Alrighty, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be doing a oil change on my 2024 Cub Cadet ZT1 Ultima 54-inch mower. This is only going to be applicable if you have this engine here. It's a Kohler 7000 series 24 horsepower engine. To do this on this particular engine, you'll need a few things. First things first, you'll need an oil filter. If you don't know which one you need, take your model number and your serial number down to your local store. I went to a place called Motown by my house, and this was the correct filter for my application. I just go with the original OEM filter for the mower. Oil, it takes 2 quarts of oil. Now, this is up to you what you want to use. I buy bulk oil. That's just a container I use to put it in. I run a 10W30 conventional in these, because when I do my lawn, I have 5 acres of grass to cut. It gets very, very hot, so I do not run a 5W30 or an SA30. I do 10W30, and I change it more frequent than if I use a synthetic. Just my preference. Do what you want to do. Next thing you got to know is on here, you have a square plug. This is your drain. So you come up here, and this hose right here comes down. This big nut right there is a 19 or a 3/4. And this is a 3/8 square drive plug. The proper way of doing it is to buy yourself a 3/8 square drive socket, but an open end 3/8 wrench will do the same thing. I just happen to have the correct tool. So it's a Snap-on brand. You'll also need a ratchet if you decide to use a square drive. Then you will need a 19 or 3/4 inch wrench for that big nut. And then your oil filter is on the other side right here. So I have this guy to get it off. You can use a wrench, whatever you want to do to get it off. I'll use this to take it off, and I have an oil filter wrench to put it back on. Just a little bit snug. So first things first, you want to take your square drive onto here and then loosen it up. I've already done that to save on time, just to make this video somewhat short. But run your engine for a little bit too. This way it can heat the engine oil up and come out quicker. Kind of a slow drain, it's 2 quarts. So I'm just going to fast forward this for you guys to save you some time and come back when it's done draining. All right, so once you're done draining there, ours is completely done draining. Your plug here does have a thread sealant on it. So if you want to put more in there, go ahead. I think this will be plenty what's on here factory, so I'll put this back in there and then go from there. Should have brought my tripod out here, but I didn't think to do that, so. All right, and then you're just going to take your tools and tighten that guy up. You don't need to crank it down so tight you can't get it back out. Just tighten it up enough to where it's snug and not going to come back out. All right, now I'm going to come to this side for the oil filter. This is how I have my scenario on here. It's just like this. Take it and then just counterclockwise to loosen her up. Once she's loose, make sure you put your drain pan underneath that. I don't know how much oil will be coming out of this, but better to have your drain plug there than to make some huge stinking mess. Yep, so we'll just let that drain out for a quick second there. I was going to put paper towels underneath this, but there's actually a little ledge for the oil to run out into the pan. So once we get this off, I will go ahead and clean up the part there. And sure enough, that is our correct filter number. That's good to see. All right, now what we'll do here is grab some toweling here and just mop this all up really nice, because I'm a neat freak. I don't like having a mess, so we will get that all mopped up. Grab some more toweling here and then get this oil change all done. I am choosing not to use brake cleaner, so I don't take the paint and the finish off my mower. Up to you if you want to do that in yours. You know, it's your mower, do what you want. To me, oil is a good undercoating and a good rust inhibitor. I probably will buy the plow. I probably will buy the plow for this too. I bought the excuse me, the triple bagger for it. I got to still install, but my thought here is for winter. They make a plow for this that I kind of want to get and test out, and I'll definitely be making a video on that. And then, all right, so now we're going to take our filter here, which all right, so oil filter, and you want to put a little bit of oil on the seal right there. Do not use old shitty oil. Use some new stuff. That's what I do. But again, your mower, do what you want to do because it is yours. You paid for it. So take a little bit of that onto there, and oh, there we go. Nice and pretty. Now we can just spin that bad boy on there and then get this all done here. I know some people might ask, well, why don't you pre-fill it? Well, you really can't, because if you try to pre-fill this, it'll just spill right out, because, you know, a horizontal oil filter here. So alrighty. Now these you do not need to really crank on super tight. I'm putting this on by hand. I'm not going to use a wrench on this. Do not use this to tighten oil filters. It's just to take them off. Just use your muscle to tighten them. And there you go. Mop up any extra oil that had fallen out in the process here. Now it looks all nice and pretty. The system capacity for this is 2 quarts. Right here is your oil filter, or oil fill, and your dipstick. It even says do not overfill. So I will put 1 quart in here, check it, and add from there just to verify I don't overfill this, because obviously if you overfill it, you gotta drain it right back out. So I'll get the oil and stuff ready to go, and then we'll get it filled up here. All right, so I have my oil filling device, my funnel in there. Literally all this is a special one from Walmart. It's a transmission filler funnel. Just plop that guy in there, like so. And just slowly pour some oil. You don't want to go too nuts here with the oil. Just nice and gentle. If it is cold out while you're doing this, the oil might want to come back up, being so much thicker. Today, it's about 80 degrees and ungodly humid out, and the oil's nice and thin today, but if you're in a cold climate, you may want to put the oil in the house for a little bit to warm it up a little bit first, and then go ahead and fill it up after that. But here we don't have that issue. So again, just going to put about a quart and a half in here at first, and then check it, and then we will top it off from there, and feather up. It's also a good time to mention to you guys to subscribe if you like these videos, and comment down below, because I do sure appreciate you guys commenting on my videos and subscribing, and hope you're having a great day today. I am. My birthday was actually yesterday, so yay, 33, I'm getting old. But yeah, so take your funnel here, just take that so you don't make a mess, and just cover it like so. And then let that oil drain down there for a quick second here before we go to check her out. And then we'll put this guy in there, and come on, focus. Come on. Well, we're not going to focus, but we are right at the full mark here. I must have put a little more in a quart. So we will give her a little startup here and just see how she does. let some oil go through, and then we'll check it again here, make sure that it is full in fact, and then after that, we'll call this a successful oil change on the Cub Cadet. Really, really, really love this mower. If you're considering getting one, watch my other videos on this and make yourself a good informed decision on it. I think they're pretty good. So yeah, but all right, I'm gonna get the rag out and we'll double check the oil level quick here and go from there. All right, just wiped it down, put her back in there. I don't know why this won't focus, but it is filled up to the top. I guess you really can't see that, but it is full. Take my word for it, it is full. So 2 quarts basically is what we put in there. And now she's filled, and now she's done. Quick thing, this has 21.1 hours on it. First oil change I've done. A guy at my work had told me after 4 hours you should have dumped this on a brand new engine. I didn't know that. Take all the stuff out of the braking, out of the engine. So, you know, do what you want. It's your mower. I didn't know that. I'm just now doing mine in 20 hours, 21 hours, whatever. I'm going to cut the oil filter open just to verify there's nothing going on in there. But I plan to do it every 24 hours is what I'm going to do for my maintenance with the oil I use. But that's just me, so do what you want, or read the manual and it'll tell you what you should do to their specifications. But hope this helps you guys out. If it does, give me a like and a thumbs up, and comment down below, and we'll talk to you guys later. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.